Alright, hello and welcome. We are rolling into another solo challenge. You know the deal. We're just playing some Terraforming Mars, having a good time. I think the game is still bugged. I don't know. Let me look real quick. Is there an update on Steam? Patch notes. These dates are April 1st. I think that means that this is still cooked. Basically, we have a whole bunch of sad stuff. So anyway, ecology experts. Let's see. Is there anything in here that requires anything special? No. Noctis farmer, symbiotic fungus, but nothing to go with it. No major benefits here. Stratopolis is good Venus infrastructure. Extremophiles is good synergy. But there's like nothing. There's nothing to do. You know, like. Is there anything to do with titanium? I mean, is there anything to do with steel? There's just nothing to do. All right, let's just run the Astro Drill. It's fine. We get an ocean and some income. We'll grab the only space tag that we have, the Extremophile. You know, screw it. I'll take the symbiotic fungus too. Stratopolis. And it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna aquifer turbines. I really want to get those 3 cards as soon as possible, but I think I should still grab the card first. And I mean tardigrades. I don't know, boy. I don't know about this. Let's get some more money. Beamthorn Thorium is not that bad, but I need a Jovian for it. I'm not going to play Tardigrades turn 1. I need that extra $4, and I do at least have the 6 income from the Prelude. So, like, that's fine. We'll get some help with the heat. Arctic algae, sad to see this one because we just played 2 oceans, but it's still worthwhile. GHG producing bacteria, sure. I mean, 4% oxygen's a bit tricky. Release of inert gas, I'm actually thinking about taking it for no reason, right? No reason other than I have nothing else to do this gen. So yeah, there you go. 2 TR, next gen, we got this, gang, it's fine. I need to get Arctic algae so that I can have the government help me with oceans, but we'll have them do 1 more heat. A science tag is important. Everything else is nothing. Let's do the Inventors Guild and look. Come on. Nope. Still no cards. Yeah, okay. Arctic algae. That's not bueno. No buen. Olympus Mons. I'm looking at you. Let's get this ocean down. Field Cap City, quite expensive. It's probably better just to push the oxygen. The thing is, if I play the Field Cap City by only taking 1 card, I could get my 3 card pickup, and then I have no money. I mean, I could also go pick up 2 plants with it somewhere. I don't know, this is just like... This is a frustrating run. Let's look at a card. Power infrastructure. I'm pretty sure any card that has an X cost is bugged. So I'm just going to treat it that way. Let's push this up. And... a plant or energy? I'm pretty tempted to take the plant here, which is not something I typically consider. It's not something I typically consider. Because I don't need either right now, let me hold all my cash and go 1 more gen. I know that we could do a Gen 4 audit, but it's pointless. The answer is we're doing terrible right now. Everything is bad. Let's get 1 more ocean from the government. And then, like, there. Something to play. A Soletta. An imported. A bribe committee I could do, but I won't. Yeah. Look at a card, Mass Converter. Sure, why not? And then we'll go get our 3 titanium. Field Cap City. It does come with 3 plants. So we put that here. Get all those free cards. Then we go next door and get that extra steel. And then... This is annoying, but... I don't have enough money, but just barely. Like, if I play Soletta, then I can... If I want to get my heat bump now, this gen, I can, but I need to sell 3 cards. I could sell tardigrades. I'm working on GHG producing bacteria. I could sell energy tapping. And I could sell insects, but insects would have been nice to have around. We're much better with worms, though. We have a lot of microbe cards rather than plant tags. So let's do these, because this just feels really good right now, right? Imported GHG, get the heat bump. We're now at the right amount of heat. All right, now let's do the audit. This is a gen later, but doing it last generation was like nothing. We have, what, 7 TR from the baseline plus $8. That's $15 of income. Then we also have 3 energy and 9 heat. That's 12 altogether. That's actually pretty good overall. We have no plant income, which sucks, but we do have Arctic algae, so that's like another greenery worth of ocean bonuses. We're halfway through the oceans with the, I always consider this 1/2, right? So we're 4.5 because we have the freebie. Not many more oceans in hand, but that's okay. We do have a science tag. Once I get a second science tag, I can really unlock a few things. I'm not sure if it's worth pushing the heat right now, or having the government help with oxygen. I think I'm going to have them help with oxygen because my plants are low. It means next gen I'm going to miss out on this heat income that I could get a turn early, but we'll get it the following turn. That's fine, and that'll get GHG producing bacteria online faster. That's the second microbe. That means that I can, or science tag, which means I can play extremophiles. If I get something to work with Venus, I have Stratopolis. If I get a titanium income, I can play my first Jovian and then play Beam from Thorium. We have a discount card. Like, there's a lot of things that we have that are potential upsides. We just need to get there. I'd say Venus is our weakest point right now while we're waiting for cards to come in. Satellites, we do have 2 space tags, and that's not going to change very soon. I don't have an asteroid resource, so I'm going to let this live and die. Live and let die. Let's look for a card. Terraforming contract. 4 income for 25 is probably doable. We'll load up future titanium. Second science tag, if I want it. I do need it at one point. I just feel like I'm going to have lots of energy with this guy and potentially this guy. So for now, I am going to take this as a plant income, like I was thinking I might. All right. Look at that. 2 heat bumps ready to go. 1 more oxygen bump opens up my microbes. And then we play the Venus stuff. Ooh, I could grab Callisto. That opens up some of the cards I've been wanting to play that were Jovians. Giant Ice Asteroid, absolute game changer. Huge terraforming card. Though I'm not sure I'm going to need the heat from it. I'm almost certainly going to need the oceans. So there we go. We have a microbe synergy to go with our 10 heat income. The heat is done. The heat is done. Playing you 1 turn early feels like a big waste. Because I was actually drafting it, I'm realizing, to play Beam from Thorium for this requirement, but this is energy and heat, and I don't need those. So I just wasted my time drafting that card. I'm sorry. I'm a bad man. Alright, Venus help. Advanced alloys, we do like that a lot. Forced precipitation, there's our terraforming. A 1-point card, and sure, why not? We'll take a bit of plant income while we're at it. Most important thing to get set up right now is actually the Venus. I should look at a card first. Sure. I'm not sure that I needed that, but we're doing it. So Force Precipitation into a Venus Bump, which is nice. A Microbe up here, which can go into a Heat Bump. The Asteroid, which is 3 Titanium next gen. And now we're in a good spot. Advanced Alloys, again, enhances all of this, which basically pays us back. Plus, it's our 4th Science Tag. If I can get one more Science Tag, then the Mass Converter's online. And then one more after that, we have Anti-Grav. I have made a lot of mistakes this game in terms of things that I've drafted that I didn't need. Terraforming Contract, even if I play it next turn for $8, like, it's going to produce on gens 10, 11, 12. It's going to make $12 back, but I paid $3 for the card, and it slowed down my other actions. So that was a huge mistake. I don't know if it's a mistake yet about the whole heat thing, and the microbes might be a double kill, an overkill. But we'll see. Let's look at oceans here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I take Lake Marineris, I don't need to take Subterranean, but I'd rather get Towing a Comet. Easier to play and helps me with the oxygen, which is what I really need. Noctis City is a very cheap city that could help us score points. This Venus stuff, again, it's not going to pay for itself, but it would make sulfur exports better. I'm going to say no, we don't need it. All right, so Venus floaters here, plus Venus bump. Gives us a free card. Land claim, how tragic. We look at a card, we choose whether to buy it or not. No, thank you. We keep the microbes flowing. And we keep the titanium coming. I'm going to play Advanced Alloys before I screw it up. This is a pretty good time for Giant Ice Asteroid. Sulfur Exports is also high up there, but I'd really like to play Neutralizer Factory first for one more income. However, one more turn of income is like just as good. So I might even standard Project a Venus Bump just so I can play this and then I can play that. It's pretty cumbersome, but I need a lot of Venus, so like it's making sense. And then what I need to do is realize the loss on several cards that I've paid for. So we come in here and we sell. I don't need you and you're not enough points. I don't need you, you're too late. We're just not doing Jovians at this point. We're not doing money income. And I'm going to keep a card that I don't need just in case. Just in case I get something that's like Mars University that lets me cycle. Throw away a card to get a new card. Let's take a little bit of oxygen help because we're actually getting up here. Science, microbes, not doing you, not doing you. All right, let's have a look. Flooding, don't need it. Rather not lose a point if I don't have to. GG is going to push. Certainly can get these. Let's get a asteroid for next turn. Decomposers and Symbiotic works well because one enhances the other, and then I can use both of my +1 microbes, Extremophiles and Thermophiles, to get bumps every turn. I could... Oh, wait. I was going to play you, but... This, then this. One more bit of science, and we're in. Well, Stratopolis on Force Precipitation. And that gives me the bonus TR. I am questioning what I want to use this for. I could Maxwell base right now. But like... That's just vanity. This is actually like a lot of plants. And it's a greenery. This is actually going to set us up so that we can basically get the next bump. But then if we do it with the government, they'll steal this heat bump. So we don't want to do that. So the government can help us with Venus for a turn while we wait to get this next bump. Again, with all the oceans coming in, we're going to get a ton of plants. Earth Catapult, love it. A science tag, even more. A Venus bump is lovely. We can't play this one because it's too late. So we play a discount. We play a science tag that gives more cards. And then we play anti-grav. And now all my cards are very cheap. We look at a card. Ecological Zone. There's a lot of synergies with Ecological Zone. I am actually going to take it, even if it means that we're quite poor at this point. Here is our Venus bump. And then we get a microbe on GG producing. This is maybe the last time I need to do this. I'm not sure. But we're going to get like a heat bump here, right? And then... Can I get a single plant? Can I get a single ocean? Ice asteroid. Interesting. I have a lot of titanium, actually. It's just loaded up in this asteroid. If I don't need the heat from Giant Ice Asteroid, then the new Ice Asteroid that we picked up is just what the doctor ordered. So we can do that, and then boom, greenery, boom, greenery. Life is certainly something. Okay. I like these. I like this. I'm going to Ecological Zone for 2 steel. I have advanced alloy, so it's worth quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and play Noctis City just for 3 plants in a nice central spot. Quite cozy. Penguins, we can start stacking it now, and it enhanced Ecological Zone, and Ecological Zone enhanced Decomposers, which is always nice. 2 heat bumps for quite cheap each, or the last ocean. I mean, look, if this is the last ocean I'm gonna get with this event, I may as well do it, get the money back. And then, yeah, a Venus bump and a Venus bump pretty much closes the deal. That means next gen, I have all the heat in the world for both. I can use all my microbes on just getting more points. I'm going to have the government help me with oxygen because I don't have any plants coming in from oceans anymore. And then we have a Venus bump, but we're still going to need a couple more. We could always have the government help us with Venus instead of oxygen just because playing greeneries is so good, but that's not what it is. All right, 3 Venus bumps is kind of sad because I already have one from floaters, but... It is what it is, man. Worms is interesting because I could play Viral Enhancers and then Worms, and then that would give me like 3 more plant income for the bonus phase. And 2 plants now, and 2 more microbes, so like a point. But is it really worth buying both cards, playing both cards, $15 for 2/3 of a point, 2 plants, and 3 plants in the bonus phase? I mean, half a greenery for $15 is actually pretty good. But it's harder to make breakpoints than just buying the greeneries. They're so cheap. But no, we should just not. It's okay. Let's look at a card. Soul Factory, nope. I mean, anytime earlier, and it would have been sick, of course. But it's not anytime earlier. It is now. Let's take a standard resource because we don't have time to convert stuff around. We're going to take a titanium because it's worth a lot. Boom. 3 Venus bumps. See how easy that is? Almost every other game I have to buy Standard Project Venus, Standard Project Venus, Standard Project Venus. There, boom, $15 because I had a titanium to throw into it, you know? And bam, all 3 bumps instead of 45, right? Like, it's crazy. I still have to do a lot of standard projects though. So Standard Project Greenery. Here. Oh, I'm gonna be at such a weird break point, I'm realizing. Because I have no way to get 2 plants with a single greenery. Huh. I'm kind of annoyed. And Maxwell Base is like 4 points for me, so I really thought... Now, had I gone back and done the math, yeah, I would definitely take the cards I was being offered. Greenery for $4 back. $2 in a card. Come on, hook me up. Nah. Greenery here. Wow. That's quite sad. So Decomposers gets 1 more point on it. I'll put another microbe for fun. Grab this animal. I'll put 2 floaters on itself. So we're 1 floater away from that being worth a whole bunch more points, right? Let's look. 2 microbes, 1 animal or plant, 1 floater. And had I played Maxwell Base, I would have gotten the extra floater and the 3 points, which would have been nice. I can't play this one even if I have an extra $1 because I'm missing tags. Missing the Jovian, I believe. But hey, look, man. I mean, we got here. We do get a bonus green replacement, so at least we have 2 cities roped in. It's just 12 points on cards. Could easily, with another $15 or so, have been like, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 points more. I don't think 9 points more, to be fair. I made too many purchases to hedge bets and then not played the cards because I didn't need them. But still, 63 TR and a full terraform is 2 out of 3 ain't bad. This 91 is like rookie numbers. We got to get those up. So I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.